Hi kids. Oh, look. It's great, isn't it? Snaps, they're one of my favourite things. We need something to cheer us up at the moment because isn't lockdown just the worst thing? I mean, who thought that actually having lots of time at home and not being able to go to school wouldn't be the best time in the world? But it's not. It's miserable, isn't it? We're missing our friends, we're missing our school, we're missing our hobbies. We can't do activities. Everything's topsy-turvy. Do you know, we're looking at Daniel as a church, and it was like that for the people of Israel. They were taken into exile by these horrible Babylonians, and they were taken away from their homes. This is a long, long time ago. The whole nation were taken away from their homes, their temple where they worshipped God and they got in touch with God, into this really strange place with different food, and they were made to work really, really hard. It was really horrible for them. And what did they do in the middle of all that? Well, there was. It reminds me of this lovely trick box card. I was looking at this trick box card. It says this. It says, stand tall. Think about the good things about you and stand tall. Such good advice, you know. In times when things are really topsy-turvy and everything seems to be strange and horrid and it's not what we're used to, it's good to remember the good things about us. It's good to be confident, you know, that even though things are bad, that there's lots of good things about us, that they'll carry on after lockdown and life will get better. It's good to do that, but sometimes it's not always enough. And that's where the people of Israel come in. There was a lovely guy called Daniel, and he didn't just remember the good things about him in this situation that was sapping his confidence and telling him that he wasn't very good at lots of things. You know what he did? He remembered the good things about God. Daniel loved to spend time with God. He loved to remember that God was always there for him and always there with him, that God actually had a plan for him and for all the people that he was with, the people of Israel. He was always thinking the best of Daniel. We don't often think the best of ourselves sometimes, and our parents don't always think the best of us, do they? That, God is so patient and that he's so kind and he's so slow to get angry. And as Daniel remembered all the good things about God, he found it much easier to stand tall. Because when we remember that there's this amazing God who's always with us, who's always helping us, who just thinks the best of us, it helps us to be confident in him. Now, kids, I just thought I'd finish. Fortunately, Cosmo's not around with his water bombs, but I thought I'd finish by getting all these snaps and seeing if I can explode them. Okay, watch. Brilliant.